What's up, guys? It's me. I'm back.
It's been far too long.
I know it's been a little while since I uploaded again. My schedule for recording videos is kind of hectic at the moment. Well, it's always been hectic, but even more so now. When I started YouTube, things were different in my head, I guess. I had a different thought process than when I started. And I wanted to be a lot more active than what I really am now. As you can see, if anybody here really still watches my videos, they can see that my track record for uploading really hasn't been consistent. And my absence has really been apparent within these last few months. And I guess a lot of people could see that coming if you were paying attention, because the delays between videos was kind of growing more and more. You know, first it'd be a few weeks, then it'd be a month, and then around October, November, it started to widen the gap a lot, and eventually I just stopped. A lot of that has to do with motivation. For me, that's a big part of YouTube. That's a big part for me. Because if you do lack motivation in what you do, then you're not putting your whole heart into it. And when I started YouTube, I wanted to put everything I had into this. And that hasn't been what I've been doing within the last, few months. The last video I put out, I felt like I was sort of almost trying to push it. And that's not what I wanted to do. I was just in a crappy place when it came to my motivation and how I saw YouTube at the time. And it sucks because a lot of people that I know personally who do follow my channel and support what I do, they would come up to me and ask me where any of the new videos are or how come I haven't been uploading. And while it is, nice to hear that from somebody, because, they show genuine interest in what you're doing and they support you and, they want you to do better, it's also kind of heartbreaking in a way, because while they do show that support and, interest in you, you're not reciprocating that in a way. And that's why I felt so bad and why my motivation wasn't there. Because I felt like I wasn't really doing what I needed to do for them, even though I saw that there was still that interest in me from my subscribers and people I know personally who want to see my channel grow. That brings me to the point of new YouTubers. Because while people did want to see me do more of what I do, I've seen a lot of people lately within the last few months show their interest in also starting up their own YouTube channels, and I love that. I think that's great. I think if you want to pursue YouTube, you have, every right and every, with and will to do so. If it's in your ability and you want to do it, go ahead. It's worth a shot. You can always make something out of it. Creating content is a fun thing. That's why I started. But YouTube isn't just something that you can hop onto and be naturally great at. For some, maybe, sure, but that percentage is very, very small. My start on YouTube, like I said, I was very motivated. I was very, gung-ho on doing everything that I could. I had a very great idea of where I wanted to go with my videos. And it was weird at first because my introduction to YouTube happened very, very young. I'd say in my early teens. Back when YouTube was still a baby. And, you just go on there to see stupid videos and dumb little clips that you'd find on the internet. And that was fine for what it was. But as the years expanded and I started to mature, I started to expand my palette a little bit with it. And I started to, dabble in little things on YouTube that I found interesting. And eventually what I settled on was gaming. YouTube gaming was something I found solace in. It's something I found peace in. You know, at the time where I decided that I wanted to do YouTube, I wasn't in the best place emotionally, mentally. I was just in a very big rut. Almost similar to what I have been in for the last few months, but worse. And the only thing that ever really kept me going was YouTube, was seeing my favorite content creators do what they do, making me laugh and smile. And that's what made me realize that that's what I wanted to do for everyone else out there. I wanted to be like the YouTubers that I was seeing. Not, in a way where, I had millions of subscribers and, I was doing all this crazy stuff, getting shows on YouTube Red and all that stuff. I never wanted any of that. I just wanted to be able to set a camera up, play a video game, record my commentary, and put that out there for the world to see. And hopefully somebody got some enjoyment out of that. I wasn't never in it for any money, because I was very aware of what YouTube was like already. I dug into it. I was always interested in seeing what the other side of YouTube was when it's behind the camera. The statistics, the analytics, how really all that business side of YouTube worked. And I knew it wouldn't be easy when I started. So money was never a thought in my mind. It was just doing what I loved and what I hoped other people would love as well. But hardships came along later on down the road, especially when you have a small channel that you're still trying to grow. And for those of you who are still here, thank you. I'm very happy that you guys decided to stick around, whether you just forgot that I was here or you still want to see me do something with this. That really touches me, and I'm very happy that you're sticking around. At the same time, while making YouTube videos is one of my favorite things to do, and I love it, it can sometimes be dwindled down by things that happen outside of YouTube in my actual life. And I'd say that can go for a lot of other content creators as well. It's not just me. Other people who have YouTube channels also deal with their own things outside of YouTube. And sometimes that can affect your content. Sometimes that can have a real impact and show through your videos, and that's not what I wanted. And, other examples that I know of that I can bring up at least is one example from my friend on YouTube who's doing a great job for herself and her channel, but she's going through a tough time right now with some medical issues, and that has also stunted the growth of her channel. It's prolonged the period of which she can actually get videos out, and it's really affected her. And even though it's a different sort of issue that she has to deal with than what I am, it just really brings back the idea home that every YouTuber is different on the other side of the camera. What you see here isn't always what's behind it after the camera goes off. Everyone has something that they're dealing with. Everyone has something that can negatively impact what they do. And that goes for YouTubers, regular everyday people, the working class people, anybody. So when I hear that people want to start on YouTube and they're so amped up for it, they get to the thought that they're going to just be at home and make money or do whatever. It's a good thought, but I think people should approach it, with a little more common sense and a little more, reality. I think they should look into what they're about to do and make some smart choices along the way. Because getting to where I am now has been no easy feat. I tried to do my best to improve on what I already had from when I started out. And I definitely can see the improvement within my videos from the start up to now. There's definitely been an improvement in quality, in how I'd like to see myself in my videos, of course, up until the recent end. But, that's something I plan on changing now. Because within the last few months, even though I have been in a downward slump, things have happened that have sort of began to lift me up out of that slump. And I'm at a point now where I do feel like I can be more comfortable to get in front of a camera again and make videos for you guys and create more content that I'm happy with, and hopefully you guys will be happy with too and get enjoyment out of. This update video was definitely a bit overdue, but like I said, I feel like now is a good point where I can come back and start doing what I love. And good news is I have plenty of games and content ready for you guys. There's so much that I've just been stockpiling and getting ready to just ship out onto my channel. It's just a matter of getting it done, and I feel like now I am in the right mindset to get things done. So this is me putting this little update video out for you guys, just to let you know I'm still here and I'm still doing what I gotta do. Life can hit you hard in the face or the balls or whatever you have, but you can always get back up from it. Just like I know that my friends can get back up from what they're dealing with. Just like I know anybody who tries to do YouTube or wants to do YouTube or is doing YouTube can bounce back from it. Hopefully they do, like I'm trying to. But yeah, that's just me being real with you guys. Hopefully you guys can understand. Hopefully it's nothing but positivity out from here on in. And I'm actually happy I'm getting this video out finally. But yeah, that'll be it for me, guys. Expect more videos out soon, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.